Hi everyone, it's Paige. This is my third video. Three. And I'm using my phone. I'm hoping it will hold up and let me actually record something. Um, and apologize, the lighting might be even worse than normal. And my setting is actually in my hall. Because my daughter came back from visiting her dad's today, so she's asleep and I'm doing everything I can to be quiet, and then gonna get ready to snuggle in myself. So I really wanted to make a short video because of a crazy dream I had, and now that I want to tell you it, I've actually forgotten some of the details. But anyway, as I've been using YouTube for more things than just for random videos or songs or background noise, I'm sorry, but you can hear every footstep that goes on above me. I'm actually in like a fully finished, done out basement of our house because it's basically a whole other house down here. We got everything we need. And it's just perfect. But you can hear every footstep if someone decides to walk through the house, and it's kind of quiet. But anyway, my daughter came back from her dad's, and I'm trying to be quiet, but I wanted to put something out because, like I said, I'm wanting to be consistent. If I can be consistent in at least one thing in my life, then I'm doing better than I was before. So, yeah. It might suck, but here it is. So I've been following more YouTubers, and actually enjoying multiple videos of one channel, and I never was like that before, but I fell into the PewDiePie trap. I know I'm years behind, y'all. Forgive me. I'm like way behind. I mean, he's been around for a long time. I just never cared to listen or watch, and I'm glad that I finally did because he is just hilarious. I appreciate his sense of humor. I appreciate, how humble he is, generous, considerate, and I mean, it's gotta take so much time just doing a daily video like he does. He's got even a whole team that's helping him with editing and putting pieces together, not to mention most of his content comes from people like us. Anyway, since I do watch his stuff so much, and he's someone I think most YouTubers can really admire in a way, just because of the effort he puts into his videos and just the natural charisma and creativity that he possesses is perfect for a YouTube setting. But like I said, I've been watching his videos for a while now, and last night I had this really weird dream, and it was awful. Just awful. Now, I have a tooth that chipped while I was pregnant. Basically, it was a very rough pregnancy, y'all. I mean, there were days I just thought I was done. I was gonna die. It was horrible, and it was terrifying. And I've never had issues with my teeth, ever. I always had perfect teeth my whole 30 years on this earth. Never an issue. And about 6 months along, eating a chalupa, my tooth decides to just chip the half the F off. It just gone into that chalupa. And I was traumatized. Now, my priorities, of course, were changed after the last 12 months set in, knowing that I was going to get fixed, that there's no pain, but I just got too many of other things on my mind to worry about it. I put it off, and I put it off, and I'm finally going to get it fixed, hopefully this Friday. I'm hoping Friday I'll have it fixed so I can actually smile again. I hate having this, sad feeling every time I might be having my photo taken or talking to somebody that they're paying attention to my tooth. But anyway, like I was saying, I was having this dream, and my teeth were just all jacked up. It wasn't just one chipped tooth, they were all jacked up. And I don't know where I was at, but I somehow was on this like college campus, wandered into an auditorium because there was a poster up, and it was gonna be Felix hosting this, I guess, watch party, you would say, where we were all, like, anyone that wanted to come, or, well, anyone that was invited that I'd come to find out in my dream. Any of those people that were there, Felix would be, like, up in this projector type area, like as if you're in a movie theater, and he would be streaming himself live, and we'd all be there in the same building as him, except he would be behind us and projecting himself onto this screen. And I was like, oh my god, that's so cool. He's going to be there. I can meet him. I wonder if Marzia's there. And I so hope that Edgar and Maya was going to be there. I mean, I just wanted to see him so bad. And so I go in, and I go by myself, have a seat, and some guy's like ready to throw me out, and I'm like, what, what am I doing wrong? Oh, no, you can't be here. You can't be here. This is invite only. You can't be here unless he invited you. And I was just like, oh, well, damn, that sucks. And I start to walk out, and like Felix shows up, and he's like, what the hell are you doing here? This is my, house. What I say goes. And he was a total dick. Like a dick. And I really don't think he's anything like this in real life. Sure, obnoxious, annoying to some maybe, but I don't care how much he screamed. He just never seems like he could be a dick to anybody without justification. And I was like, I'm sorry, I'm a huge fan of yours. I'm, new to your channel, but the last 2-3 months I just, been absorbing it all, and I was just, thinking that it was for anybody here to come watch. And he just looks at me, and I'm just kind of disheveled. My teeth are jacked up. I'm finally meet a guy that, I somewhat idolize in a way, just, for his commitment to his channel. And I was like, I'm sorry, loser me, I'm sorry, I'm gonna leave. And he's like, wait. And I'm looking at him, and his nose, no, I mean, it was like, it was a damn toucan nose. And I know he makes jokes at himself about having a big nose, and to me, it looks proportional. It doesn't look like he's got this huge ass nose, but his nose was gigantic. But here he is telling me that if I go get my tooth fixed and my hair done, he'll let me in there free and I can enjoy the show. Like, I didn't know that you had to look a certain way, Felix. God, screw you, man. Like, whatever, but hey, free hairdo, get my teeth fixed, I'll be back. But I go, and it kind of starts fading away. And I go to the salon, and there's like all these people there, some faces that I think are familiar and some that aren't. And now this whole dream kind of evolving around vanity. It's not any of these beauty vloggers. It's fucking Felix. Like, what the hell? And I remember, finally getting done and feeling great about myself and going, and then he still has this huge ass nose, but I look good and I'm watching his stuff for free. Like we already do anyway, basically. But I had to share that because I thought it was so ridiculous. I mean, if only I was like a good artist to draw it out how big his nose was. I don't know how you could physically have the nose he did. He would just fall forward and like bash his face on the ground. There would be no hope for him. I'm sure he could breathe in air perfect, but the rest of his life would just be total hell. So Felix, If you ever feel bad if someone says that you got a big nose or you think that you have a huge nose, trust me, it can be worse. But I'm still a fan, big nose or not. Um, and so yeah, I've been thinking about wanting to have my own channel so much and to make an impact so much. I actually had a YouTube dream. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with me. I was almost like it was so real because those concerns I have about myself, because no, I go get my hair done sometimes, but mainly I'm experimenting with color on my own, and right now it's the most basic hair ever. It is so depressing, but I find it so hard to really worry that much about it, to actually do something, you know. Plus, I mean, I got really very minimal financial resources. I'm not about to go spend it all on hair, and that's what I used to do. I mean, that was my therapy, going to get my hair done once a month at least. Anyway, uh, it was just things that I had on my mind that I really wish I could do. Um, but I guess given that some of these things are so far out of reach, with having a successful channel or ever meeting freaking Felix, I mean, if that, you know, that's okay because he had a huge nose in the dream. So I don't feel all that bad that this stuff might not ever happen. He might have all the money in the world, but in my dream, he had the biggest nose fathomable. So, yeah. Thanks for coming into my dreams, giving me nightmares, but also providing me with an awesome makeover. Um, I mean, hell, it would have been nice in my dream if I walked away with a little bit of merch, but I'll take what I can get. As if I don't watch enough of his crap. Now he's creeping into my dreams. Yeah, so that was the excitement for my last few days. Thanks, and appreciate you watching this. I hope everyone's doing well. Again, I appreciate even just seeing that there's some watch time put into it. I see that. I see those few minutes get watched here and there by people. And I'm sorry that I might not be exactly what you're looking for or hoping I'm going to be, and I just kind of let you down. Um, this isn't where, this is where I'm starting. I'm starting from under the ground, not just from the ground, under the ground, and crawling my way up. So every little bit helps. Um, of course, it helps billion times more if you would like and subscribe. Let me know you're there. Just give me a sign of life. That's all I need. Comment, you know, say what you will. I'm sure if this were to ever pick up, I'd have so much negativity thrown in my face. But I just gotta tell you, I've gone through hell and back. You might say some pretty awful things, but at least I'm not there anymore. So, thank you again. Comment, share, get me out there. Help me reach my goal of reaching others. Whenever you're just one person, it seems impossible, and it likely is. I'm just being realistic. But it's not deterring me from trying. Here I am. I'm talking to a phone. But you know what? Before I was talking to nobody. So thanks, YouTube. At least I have your space to put my crap up on. I hope everyone's had a good Monday. Take care of each other. Love each other. Support each other. Be there for each other. And it's going to come back to you. I promise. I promise. Thank you.